The Real Play City Challenge awards inspiring cities and urban practitioners that have successfully used placemaking to create environments that give people time, space, and opportunities to play. Today, we are happy to announce the selected finalists of the Real Play City Challenge for 2022. The finalists' initiatives will be reviewed by our jury, composed of an international panel of experts who will choose the winners of this edition. We are thrilled that we received over 90 applications from 41 countries all around the globe. With this year's challenge, we focus on 3 pressing global challenges: play in areas of conflict, play for climate action, and inclusive play to ensure that all can enjoy play in our public spaces. We are delighted to present Sophie Cambam from Arab, Verity Nicholas from UNICEF, and Minouche Besters and Viviana Cordero from Placemaking X, who will be announcing the shortlisted initiatives and cities for this year's challenge.
We'll now announce the shortlisted projects for the Real Play City Challenge 2022 Play for Healing category, where play has an important role in settings of conflict or disaster. Play can provide valuable support and healing in times of war, conflict, natural disaster, or settings in which children find themselves in crowded cities or temporary settlements and neighbourhoods. I'm pleased to announce the 7 shortlisted projects and organisations. We Are Community plus Athens Comics by Dina Nidzora, placemaker in Athens, Greece. Beytuna Hub is a place for imagination and creativity, refuge and migrant preschool children and caregivers. Beytuna means our home and is a space for children to play and develop in a safe space, supporting those experiencing prolonged periods of distress and insecurity. Public Space Network, Nairobi, Kenya. Neighbourhood violence and unsafety is addressed through the creation of safe, clean, green space for children to play in Dandora. The Public Space Network is holding the Changing Faces competition to mobilise youth teams to influence the public spaces around them and create the greenest, cleanest spaces in their neighbourhood. Coopera Infancia, Lima, Peru. Coopera has been collecting data on how COVID-19 has impacted mental health of families and young children and looks to create spaces for protection, comfort and contact with nature. They promote storytelling and play for mental well-being and create spaces for quality interactions. Girl Awakening, Musicana Hamuka by Colours of Connection in Goma, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This project encourages creative play for girls, including the painting of murals with Indigenous practices to address trauma and encourage their empowerment. No Child Left Behind Library by the White Helmets, Syria Civil Defence, in Idlib, Syria. Here, children with disabilities in Syria are given spaces for healing and play in a space of protracted conflict and humanitarian crisis. Pocket Parks as a Healer, Kohima, Nagaland, India. This initiative transformed unused spaces into child-friendly pocket parks for the healing of young children, intended as a resting and pause point for caregivers and a place for interactions and play. And finally, Play Friendly City Park, Kerala, India. This initiative by the Thrissur Municipal Corporation has transformed Nehru Park to address pollution whilst providing places for play providing a space of safety and inclusivity. I'd like to congratulate all of the shortlisted projects, but also all of the projects and organisations that applied with an ambition to promote play for healing in conflict and disaster. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Verity Nicholas, Chief of Corporate Partnerships at UNICEF, which is one of the founding members of the Real Play Coalition. I'm delighted to announce the shortlisted projects for the Real Play City Challenge 2022 Climate Action category. In this category, we called for applications by cities and practitioners who are creating places for children to play, which are also mitigating the effects of climate change. In addition to building play spaces that can withstand the impacts of our changing climate, we know that play is instrumental in educating children about climate change and the need for action. And so, when we chose our shortlist, we were looking to recognise projects which exemplified this. So, to the moment you're waiting for, I'm delighted to announce that the shortlisted projects in the climate change category are Holistic Actions for Development and Empowerment in Kampala, Uganda. This is where play spaces are created using recycled products and as a way of generating income for mothers. Erect Architecture, London, UK. This is a playground that comes alive when it rains, where rainwater is harvested and flooding is addressed, and where the water flows create innovative play spaces for children. Evergreen Canada, Milton, Canada. This is where school grounds are transformed to adapt to climate change, increasing biodiversity, reducing flooding, and addressing the heat island effect. The Uranaga Cares for You initiative by Pete and Six, Ocupa Tucal, Lima, Peru. This application builds climate resilience to flooding, extreme heat, and drought. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Verity. And for the last project in the category for climate action, we have Makanuna Al Khalifa Bahadir Saeed Dahab in Cairo, Egypt. This application works with children and youth to create sustainable solutions for their community, such as upcycling waste as outdoor furniture and using organic waste for natural compost. Space for Play Initiative, the Netherlands. This helps cities to provide children with play spaces around their schools, which are also adapting to climate change and empowering kids to take climate action. Play City Mumbai, India. Play City, run by BMC, equips children in government schools with the skills needed to address the challenge of climate change and redesign their city spaces with sustainable principles while playing. Breathe and play freely in clean and green indoor in India. This initiative focuses on developing play spaces to support climate action, aiming to convert 504 open spaces to play spaces, sponge points, and oxygen banks. I think this is a great list of examples on how play can really support climate action. So thank you so much for sending in this high quality of projects. Thank you.
Places where play unites us all. Play has proven to be key for children's development. Through play, children can improve their physical and their cognitive skills, and they can boost their creativity. But most importantly, through play, humans learn about empathy and they learn how to socialize. Children that play can socialize better with their peers and with their caregivers, building stronger and more resilient communities. The finalists for this theme are Basurama in Madrid, Spain. They show us how co-design can lead to more equality in play. Approach, a protagonist in every child, in Ahmedabad, India. A proven way to put kids in the middle of the design process, enhancing public spaces for them. Phoenix Playground by Matt and Fiona in London, UK. They work with children at the Phoenix School to design familiarity in spaces, which is particularly important for children with severe autism. Viva Mi Calle by Despacio in Cali, Colombia. An initiative that seeks to help and improve the health and well-being of children in an area operated by gangs who have created invisible borders that divide the community. My Little Court, Safe Fun Place by Anidare in Lima, Peru. This project really understood the need for other play possibilities than soccer and managed to fill in that gap. Cocrianza in São Paulo, Brazil. A project with a strong focus on co-designing with kids, building empowerment and connecting with the community. Beirut Pedestrian Tunnel Activation by the Chain Effect in Lebanon. This project transforms a neglected pedestrian tunnel that connects 4 schools, creating play spaces for children and advocating for sustainable mobility. Greater Warangal Municipal Corporation in India. This city successfully transformed an abandoned garbage dumping yard into a playful space for children and their families from slums occupied by discriminated minorities, providing a new and safe space. Maltepe Municipality, Istanbul, Turkey. Tactical Pedestrian Priority Play Street. It is a pilot project that shows how cities can be transformed into a child-friendly form with a budget. Rukela Smart City, India. Play-friendly slums. The objective of this initiative is to include children of leprosy-affected people, a minority who have suffered from social stigma during the years. The project provides play and grow opportunities for early childhood. And finally, Skawina Urban Renewal in Poland. Skawina addresses the urban tension between newcomers and existing local citizens by creating playful spaces to meet through co-design.
Congratulations to all shortlisted projects. We are delighted by the inspiration that you bring to the world of play and placemaking. The finalists were announced live during the placemaking week at Pontevedra, Spain. On the 18th of November, the jury will reveal this year's winners. And of course, you are welcome to join us at the awards ceremony. Are you curious about the Real Play City Challenge? Check our website at www.realplaycitychallenge.org for more information, or follow the socials of the Real Play Coalition at Twitter, Instagram and LinkedIn.